We're back at 6:34. Climb higher, go further, dig deeper. That's the motto of the Soldiers to Summits program, designed to help veterans overcome barriers and live a life of purpose. This September, a group of veterans from 4 branches of the military will climb to the summit of Mount Whitney in California and raise their flag on September 11th.
Lincoln's Keith Knoop is one of those veterans. During his second deployment to Iraq, Keith was wounded in an IED blast, leaving him with extensive injuries to his right leg, as well as a mild traumatic brain injury. Here's his story.
My name's Keith Knoop. I'm from Lincoln, Nebraska. Well, just recently separated, so it's been difficult, but just kind of trying to transition back into things, kind of find my new purpose in life, I guess. I was in the Army for about 9 years, almost 9 years, and pretty much transportation the whole time. What attracted me to Soldiers Summits was the sense of adventure. I wanted to get out there and challenge myself, give me a focus in life. In 2009, I was on my second deployment to Iraq, and our vehicle was hit by an EFP, an explosively formed projectile, shattered my right leg, wounded me pretty severely. I mean, I wake up every day and I know my leg's going to be hurting every day I get up, but I push through it and I don't let it hold me back. Teamwork is going to be a big strength. I think, since we all come from the military, everyone's going to work together, and there aren't going to be any weak links because everyone's going to support one another. I've never camped on snow. I'd say that my expectations are really having no expectations other than it's going to be pretty cold, so but it'll be fun. It's good to get out of my comfort zone a little bit. That's one thing I've struggled with since coming home is really getting out of my comfort zone and trying to interact with people. And this really puts me out there. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm just really looking forward to getting up there and giving it a go.
Sergeant Knoop joins us now live from Denver, Colorado. He is joined by David Shurna, the Executive Director of No Barriers USA. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us this morning. David, let me start with you. Tell us more about the Soldiers to Summit program. How did it come about?
Well, Ryan, thanks so much for having us this morning. Soldiers to Summits was started actually by a team of mountaineers, famous mountaineers, who summited Mount Everest with the only blind man who had ever reached the summit of Everest, Eric Weimer. And Eric sits on our board of directors at our nonprofit organization, and we launched Soldiers to Summits to empower veterans to break through barriers and live a life of purpose. And this Mission Mount Whitney program, sponsored by Wells Fargo, is our first big U.S. climb.
You know, the team members that are part of this climb have such a wide array of injuries from their service. What kind of training is involved?
Well, it's an extensive training process, both physical and mental, as they prepare for this journey over the course of 4 months. They're in training, and I'm going to let actually Keith speak to what they've been doing here in Colorado.
We've been hiking and climbing and camping in the Collegiate Peaks area. And it's been pretty intense, long days and a lot of miles. So it's been pretty hardcore. We're really enjoying it, and we're looking forward to the big climb.
Well, Keith, you've never let anything stop you with this injury, and you talk about the long miles. You're used to long miles. You've run full marathons after this injury. What was it about this program that made you want to participate?
After being wounded in Iraq, I lost part of who I was, and I wanted to get that back. I wanted the confidence that I used to have, and I just wanted to take life head on, and I just really wanted to get it. And this program really gave me the challenge that I needed to get out of my comfort zone and really just grab life by the horns.
So much more than just a physical push. What do you really hope to gain from this whole mission experience?
I want to gain back part of who I was prior to the injury, and I want to be that guy again. So being around this group of people and challenging myself, I really think it'll facilitate that process and really help me be a whole person again.
David, give us the time frame of the climb. It begins September 1st, is that correct?
That's correct. Yeah, you can follow the journey live at s2s2014.org starting on September 1st, and the goal is to reach the summit of Whitney on September 11th. Actually, folks can follow the journey live and participate in a way. They can walk with the soldiers, and you can learn more about how to do that at s2s2014.org.
And Keith, how can people help support the mission?
They can go to s2s2014.org. They can get more information on the program there. And while they're there, they can also look at the virtual Walk with the Soldiers program, which allows them to virtually walk along with us while we're on our climb on Mount Whitney.
Yeah, we're super excited by encouraging people to walk 25 miles along with us in September and be a part of this journey.
It is a great challenge, gentlemen. Thanks to both of you for joining us this morning. Keith, to call your story an inspiration is probably an understatement. We will follow this journey with our viewers, and we look forward to talking with you after you complete it. Good luck to you guys on this.
Thanks.
Thanks so much.